God Strength just wailing on you.
Tray and Protector.
I actually like Abaddon better. There's a lot of single target.
You can get rid of the
here.
lasso.
Yeah.
To get that good start that he needs on the quad, and so that Dendi can continue into the mid game and have the amount of impact that we've come to expect from Dendi on one of his signature heroes.
And they do have a tendency to prioritize mid a little bit. Even in the last game, we saw them rotating around to gank Thug when he was playing on the OD. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more of the same. As SoNNeikO is kind of already just chilling here in top lane. We can see it's just going to be the general offlane bat. Probably not going to get any solo kills this time.
He had an amazing game yesterday against Spirit. It was against Spirit, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was. It was something like 5-1 and 9 at really early on in the game. And already he's doing it again here. I mean, Madara has got 6 stacks on him. They do have MNT though on the bounty.
Oh my god, no way.
Stacks. That's going to be first.
Oh my. They were baiting it intentionally, but they certainly didn't mean to have the hero die.
One. Okay, with Skylark coming through, they should be able to punish it.
No, he's going to walk it off, man. Look at him. He's got boots. He's fine. See? Fine.
But I mean, general Batrider, but is he gonna get it? Is he gonna go for it? Is he MNT?
He's got boots. He's got boots. It's got an empty bottle. That's what he did, yeah.
Alright, that is the key.
Maybe after the first game they were a little bit shaken. I wanted to go back to something they're a little bit more comfortable with. Because I would actually say that the last draft from them was the most conventional. Skylark in some trouble here.
ditya-ra. He's got the Storm Hammer to follow through, and it will be a clean kill for Darby at the bottom. Second on the board, MNT.
These are the types of heroes that function really well in global aggression type of strategies, where just getting the 6s is almost more important than the farm.
And Skylark, bottom lane again. Yeah.
Oh! They both eat the trees at the same time.
So you got this, no, you got this. Oh, I thought you had that. No, I thought you had that.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, he's not going to get this, is he, General? He's got a flame break. I think he will.
Yeah, he's dead. He might even kill Madara as well if he's not careful.
What is this?
This is what we like to call... Game is hard right now. Game is super hard.
Right, Andy, at this rate?
Yeah, no kidding. This is pretty brutal.
General, they could have punished General there. He hasn't got the mana here for Firefly. Now with Skylark coming in as well. SoNNeikO is there though, and actually looking for Madara. Madara falling low. SoNNeikO just waltzing past the tier 1, trying to find Madara. He won't be able to get it though because the Hex is there, and now, okay, mistake from Na'Vi and it will be punished. Then get to find something, but obviously General been doing what he can to slow down the farm of this Ember. I mean, 3 stacks. You're going to be a bit careful, son. He's going to move in. 4 stacks. General gets the Firefly up. Flame break as well onto Madara. And 5 stacks. Madara. That's a lot of stacks, son. He is going to be fine though with the ball charge. Oh, I say that. Then he's jumping in. Gets the dagger out, and then he will punish that. Finds one. This reaction in SoNNeikO as well. Buying time for the screen to come back off cooldown, so Dendi can look to follow through for a second one. Trying to chase Spartan. He's got a Sonic Wave. He's not messing. Dendi with a double kill. Perfect rotation timing from the...
Goes down. He ends up taking heroes with him in some way, shape, or form. So the space is real from this offense. Batrider, and that's a kill, maybe?
It is. I mean, amongst it all, MNT to make sure that that win rate goes untainted.
I think he's one of those players who plays everything fairly well, but his bounty hunter is at another level.
Gone on lane, Spartan being gone on by ditya-ra. Now Skylark's actually come through here. ditya-ra cleaving down the treant. Starts coming in a rotation, gets the dream call out onto 2. The illusory orb will finish off the Venge. Can they get ditya-ra as well? He's trying to play it around here, hiding behind the tree, but it looks like they might actually get themselves a second one here. He's still punching very hard, but they will find it. They'll get themselves the Sven kill. And at FINEM, they're certainly closing the gap in terms of kills that Na'Vi was able to set ahead of him at the start. And we're 8 minutes in, it's 7 for 7. The farm still favouring the side of Na'Vi though, as you can see between the cores on the safe lane and the mid. There is that pretty sizable gap between them, at least 1k, and it's another kill for the man.
That was actually pretty hysterical.
Look at the rather deep here outfitting him up in between the tier 1s and the tier 2s on this high ground.
Yeah, I think he knew.
Na'Vi are there in full force. And Spartan, he's going to be left behind. The rest of outfitting go, alright boys, we shouldn't hang around here.
And just knew that the bounty hunter was nearby. Because, I mean, if you're paying close enough attention, you're just watching your bar move, you can
Artstyle trying to line up for a magic missile. He will get silenced, and MST is there. He's going to kill onto Artstyle, come out onto the Sonic Wave as well. They will lose SoNNeikO. No, sorry, Artstyle on the bench, but they do find...
Well, Skylark is getting a little bit of space in the meantime, and this is the kind of stuff that you have to always be kind of worried about. General could be in trouble here.
Yeah, he's trying to go there. Woohoo!
Death to all betrayers.
going to be some kind of 5-man death ball where you're just not going to be able to do anything. This is going to be a much more skirmishy, fighty type of game.
Yeah.
Back
King's grip straight up onto Thug. No escape for the man.
That combo is so hard to dodge as Puck. Like you swap, that's like the only way you can dodge it. Because if he just targets Fiend's grip and you get swapped in, you're just instantly gripped, and then you can't do anything.
Yeah, there's so much you got to play around as a Puck this game. Dust comes out, they catch Amity, Dendi jumps in. Oh, they got the vision, they're taking him down. Dendi finds one Skylark, he's running around. I'm not sure he knows what to do here. Magic missile up, Archdale's been sprouted. Madara comes through, but he will get brain 7 now. Has to be a bit careful. Nice stuff from Spawn and will finish off the kill onto the bench. But Dendi, SoNNeikO and ditya-ra are still around, looking to find some more in return. And Dendi now on an unstoppable streak. Tries to jump in onto Skylark, but he will be able to TP away.
Fur and Puck are both really hard countered by... Yeah, it's not so great to play against this super early timing. And
Smoke
Blink.
here, could catch General, but yeah. The timing couldn't be more perfect for the man on the back. Literally buying that blink, what, seconds before that gank touched upon him.
It could mean that Madara is dead as well.
It is indeed, is that Orchid? Artstar, he's got a stun. They'll pop the stun anywhere, no messing around. They don't want to give that playing guard a chance to keep that.
FINEM pressuring the tier 1 mid here in the meantime.
This is coming through, there's a Fiend Strip onto MSC underneath the ward. They've got the vision, General coming through as well, looking to finish him off. And Bouncy keeping himself alive for the time being. On the side, Dendi dancing up Thug. Madara actually jumping forward aggressively here with the remnants. They'll get the chains onto Dendi. Waiting with Thug as well. They'll take down the quad. Big kill here for the side of FINEM.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the Naked Orchid does leave you very susceptible to just instant death from, you know, blink Puck initiations or getting Searing Chain.
I'm talking about being Searing Chains. General, he's going to feel the force of it. Skylark's there as well. And again, it's these track kills. This is how FINEM get themselves back in the game. And I keep saying it, but
how at FINEM played the Sven, ditya-ra's been much more active and trying to come to fights at the very least, rather than just like sitting and farming like Madara typically does.
Oh, silence on silence action here, and Dendi, he's been caught out. Oh, jumping to the side, the 20 HP has been tracked. Skylark will chase him down.
Got him. Golden Bank. Dendi did spend his money though, but that's 2 deaths in a row for him.
I was going to say it now. SoNNeikO. Dream code up, rifted as well. He has got the back of a General, gets to that on MT with a stun again from Sparta, gets one finger off the General, double kill for the life. Arsenal as well taken down. And I think at this point, Andy, you've got to say...
We're going to win for sure. Now, granted, we have the spectator view, so we know that they would win because the heroes are so low. But they can't know that, so it's going to be a Roshan here, going the way of FINEM.
Might see something kick off there as Na'Vi moving around towards the bottom.
Oh boy.
Oh, Thug gets the silence of the ditya-ra. Tracked up as well. As well, but General jumps in. Laps up spot 1-2. ditya-ra gets the BKB out and find it. Now with grip onto Madara. Oh, he's still down, but he's got that ages. He's going to be back for round 2. Can he get himself out of this one though? No, he's being controlled and will be taken down. And as I said, that's one Na'Vi needed. They don't lose anything and they find themselves a support and a big high priority kill, and they may just find more. The dust from General onto the bounty. A third pickoff as well. This is exactly what...
KB Sven is not the play because they just don't have enough lockdown to kill him in that time.
Oh, Thug jumping in. Silence onto Artstar. So we have to get the vision to get one track out. Now FINEM looking to fight it. Jumping in with the remnant. Onto Artstar. He wants himself around it. And he's still on the top. Dreamcoat comes down to the ditya-ra. He's got the BKB. They got 70 stars. Shot through the wall. Madara started to come on the ultimate. Then the volume lost a second. Skylark looking to TP out in the tree line. He will be able to make it. BKB'd up as well. Nothing to do that they can to stop him.
You have another sentry or can trade the dust to somebody else.
A lot of pings coming out.
They know.
Sentry's down.
See you later.
It's very nice awareness from Na'Vi.
For them to initiate fights that don't revolve him having an actual BKB.
Nope, mid lane. Might be kicking off it, looking for General, but General's going to be fine. The rest of Na'Vi coming through. Artstar being tracked up with the Storm Hammer, flies through onto MNT and FINEM. Smartland getting the stun through, but then he jumps in with the BKB, finds himself on MNT, a little bit of TP out. He's going to make it. Lasso there to cancel it. It's a double kill for Dendi. It may be even a triple as well. Nah, it's going to go the way of SoNNeikO that one, but it's a third one nonetheless for Na'Vi. I mean, yeah, this is going to be quite impressive as well. I mean, you don't want to stand anywhere near the Sven if that was the case already. And well, this is a great way for the fight to start. They've been dragged in and taken down.
It's just bonus kills for Na'Vi.
They're already back.
There's God's strength on Sven. I don't know. It's pretty hard to stop.
Spartan.
Good stuff.
Done on for 2, but General in response jumps in, gets the last ult on Spartan, drags him back, that's the line gone. ditya-ra moving back over the goal straight, looking to finish off the tier 3. Silence Dub puts it down fairly low, with the mech coming out for SoNNeikO. Gonna put ditya-ra in a bit of a better position.
He's holding on to his BKB for so long. He really wants to commit to this.
Dream Coil onto 3, 4, but where's the follow-up? There's going to be a swap onto Artstyle. The Dream Coil stun will connect, jumping in. This Coach trying to do what he can to hold the map, bring the low. Silent pushes the change, it will take down one. SoNNeikO's gone. But so are the racks in the middle lane. Skylark looking for the rat. Rat-a-tat out on the top lane. Dendi's come back. Skylark in the place where at this one he's just going to go for the outright click. 1v1 me, so 1v1 me, so. Oh! Skylark!
TP, dude!
TP, my son!
He waited too long.
Oh! He really did. He really did. That was so nearly the play from the map. But this is pretty huge for them. ditya-ra getting left alone.
Yeah.
Na'Vi leaving
Decent amounts of armor. So if you keep taking like these prolonged pushes, he wants it.
And
He's got it.
Get it. MNT is there, but Spartan's been all kitted up. Can he really survive with this one? In fact, MNT needs to be careful because Dendi has finished the hex. Dropping onto the bounty into he's stuck in the trees. He's stuck in the trees. He's RP'ing himself, but he pops the BKB. He will be able to blink out. Nadara jumping in, slide onto 2. SoNNeikO's there as well, as long with ditya-ra, so FINEM will start to get themselves out. MNT, oh now he's there! He manages to slide across, but the feed script was cast in time. So they do get him.
Only the second game, that's a bit surprising. Maybe there's just not too many Nature's Prophets in spend games. That could be the reason.
Oh, Thug jumping in. Fortification coming out as well. Spartan with the stun, the finger of ditya-ra. Matter gets swapped back, hexed up as well. Silence through, Sonic waves down. Everything being thrown at the Ember Spirit, and he's gone for 74 seconds. No buyback at the moment. And here we have it. Thug still trying to dance around with Na'Vi, hold them off, but the push is too much.
There's no coil, there's no finger, no buyback on the Ember. They don't even have Nature's Prophet ulti, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but honestly, they need every bit of damage. And with God's strength, they're just going to walk top and kill this last set of racks.
And Thug can continue to try and dance with them. Well, he's not going to have the chance to. Lassoed in, Spartan will get a stun onto 2, trying to buy time for his friend. And it will be enough for Thug, but Spartan pays with his life. 40 seconds now before FINEM have the full lineup back up again. There's a BKB now done on Artstyle. And he's got the Fiend's grip off from SoNNeikO onto Skylark. General waltzing in with the Firefly, the Flame Break. MNT just getting himself back in the base stuff. Looks to play his way around this as well. There'll be a buyback from the Nature's Prophet, buyback from the line. You're going to have to get it back in 20, so maybe FINEM can go for one last huzzah on this defense. They've managed to find the kill actually down onto the Vengeful Spirit. Now, moving forward, BKB's coming out from 2, ditya-ra, BKB's and TP's out, Thug getting hexed up. SoNNeikO looks to be one that's going to be left behind by the lineup of Na'Vi. They should be able to find the Bane. The question is, can we get any more? You saw the bounty already looking to try and chase for them, so SoNNeikO makes them fight for it, popping the mech. It's a double kill for Thug. They do defend, actually looking to, look. They're looking to try and close General off, and they might just do it here. They're looking for another kill, a third kill, and at FINEM, they're holding on, they're not giving in yet. They've still got some fight to them. And with 3 down...
He's saying king me. He's made it to the enemy well.
That Curry's got a fair bit on as well. So they see in a full satanic. Recipe-wise, and Dendi's actually just been caught out of position. Whoa, okay, that's one gone. ditya-ra, he's been hexed up as well, as they got the big chance to deal with this man. There's a buyback from Dendi. Artstyle swaps him out. BKB's himself up, and he's raised the front line here on the bench. Dendi kills one. Hex on the third with the stun of Spartan, holds Dendi back. Still have a flight for a free script as well. Then they'll take on the bounty of the Spartan. That's where they're walking it down as well. They get themselves a second double kill for ditya-ra. Matter trying to get himself out. Oh, he's going for the TP. He's going to make it up. Oh, he really did, but the time there was there to cancel it. Triple kill for ditya-ra. Up to Na'Vi says, guys, I want to be part of your roster. Oh, the space creator.
Not the blink. Not the blink.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, he tried.
It really was.
That's scary, right? Is when he has those things up.
FINEM need to fight their life here.
Yeah, they need to like hope that Na'Vi funnel in one by one into the well.
Well, that's good. An early BKB from Artstyle. Maybe that's the start to the kind of fight that FINEM want to find. ditya-ra. Is it down, but he pops the wall fright. God strength as well. They're just looking for objectives. Na'Vi wanting to finish this one. Madara, he's been hexed up. Oh, he's gone. That's going to be it. GG, well played. Na'Vi take the game as FINEM try as hard as they can here. It's a bit of a better performance than they were able to give in game 1, but still not good enough. That 100% win rate from the bounty MNC has been shut down by Na'Vi, and a second win in the bank. And again, I think you'll say it yourself, it was just better play overall from Na'Vi. They certainly seem to be outplaying a lot of opponents now.
Yeah, I think that for whatever reason, their coordination and shot calling has been just much higher standard ever since, even a little bit before Starlighter. Yeah. They just seem to be stepping it up with the new roster. And the drafts, I've always